should have a good one
Yo
on tap
guys,
here
what up?
today. It's the Jets coming in at 2-7,
Orange Alligator
going
Gaming
up
here,
against the
playing
Rams,
some
who come
Madden
in at
17.
8-0.
We are playing the New York Jets right now.
With that, let's get up to MetLife Stadium as we
yeah,
welcome in our
MetLife.
guys, Brandon Guyton.
So with the Rams, because this is their franchise. I decided to use a different playbook this game. We're going with the Cincinnati playbook. Because I know they have some quarterback run plays.
We've got a good one in
And
store
those are good
between the Los Angeles Rams
for,
and the New York Jets.
steroids.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is fielded at the goal line.
Oh, that's a good game.
And he'll bring it a few past the
23
20
yards.
to the 23-yard line.
It's pretty good. I finally figured out the way to get my voice onto the gameplays. So yeah. We'll start off with a simple counter, back counter. These work pretty good. Do we have
Now a handoff here to his running back. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Oh my gosh,
And
great
nothing
goal.
but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, LA.
That was great.
A great effort there. 76 yards.
Like Usain
and
is
the
Todd
Rams are going
Gurley,
to take
and
a first quarter lead.
this was
The
one of their
first
other running
play
backs.
from scrimmage. Some of these people haven't even taken their seats.
That's what is commonly known as a fast start. That's what my horse racing friends would say. They call a flyer out of the gate, and guess what? They're in the lead now.
How we did that? We broke so many tackles.
So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. This will be fielded at the 8.
Right now, and you're probably asking me,
solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
So we were playing basketball. I played basketball, and then I was playing basketball, and I was dribbling the ball, but the other person did get a foul because they did push me. I got pushed, and
with his first carry, and he'll get this one up.
And I fell to the ground with my hand down there, and I could feel the middle finger of my right hand touch my forearm of my right arm.
But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Now my wrist is sprained on my right arm.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And Davis with it left side. A good pick up there, 26 yards.
That's how I had it. It's been like this.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed.
2 months.
Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't
Now that I
get it.
finally have my voice on this, I don't really know what to talk about.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
Some commentary for the game.
On second down, 14. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. The tackle that time by William Hayes.
Gotta stop. They're due. Gonna get a linebacker now.
They'll try and get it with Forte. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. He needed 3, he got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And Folk's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a good snap, good hold, and that one's right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit him, Brandon.
This fielded at the 2.
4 points. Oh, them jukes. Oh, them jukes.
How much fun for a guy trying to tackle.
That was nice.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
Gotta work again. Gotta work again.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Oh, look at the juke. Fights off another.
I think the second tackler would have learned from the first.
That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. And it sets him back for second down.
But that is not my father or my grandfather's defensive tackle. Because those guys, they were pretty static on the line of scrimmage. Just kind of hold things up. And if plays came to them, they made some tackles. Nowadays, your job is to get upfield, get into the offensive backfield, and make plays. And oh my goodness, can these guys run nowadays? That's why they're able to make plays all up and down the line of scrimmage.
And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
While we know that the identity of this offense is to throw the ball, they've got to run it every so often, if for no other reason than to tamp down the pass rush. They can't let them just tee off and get to their quarterback.
It goes as a loss of 6, and now third down.
2 plays in a row, the defense won, stacking up the running game. They've got to feel good about themselves, but something has to be in the back of their minds. Are we being set up for something big? They've got to be careful.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this third down. Mason on the taunts. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a fourth down.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
1 quarter down. It's the Rams out to the early lead. Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going. They are, however, facing a fourth down situation. So the Rams
even though we have so many yards to
punt it away on fourth down.
We have so many yards to get, but this usually works, except if we don't have Todd Gurley on fullback, which is the reason why we can't get it.
First down marker, and it's a turnover on downs.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, it looked like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes.
And the reason I'm not doing good on defense is I just realized I'm in my sucky camera.
That's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Back to throw, Smith. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Matt Forte, a great receiver out of the backfield, was the intended target. And it's third and short.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. On 4th down, Smith. Looking for Decker, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Naturally, we're going to say it was a poor pass, but the defensive guys say it was just a great play by them. They broke on the football, picked it off, and gave some momentum to their team.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this will be caught at the 30. A big play there for L.A. And they better put that ball to the side because with that catch, he's a new single-season receiving yards record holder.
What a fantastic year. And we saw it start early, didn't we, partner? Right out of the gate, we knew he was going to have a tremendous year, but who knew it would culminate in breaking this all-time record.
Room here to run. And down inside the 15 he goes. The 15 yards there on the scramble and a first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Here's the option going right. Oh, what a move. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Case Keenum taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Rams add on to their lead. So they're down in the red zone. They opt to utilize his legs instead of the arm. It works out pretty well.
I like what they were thinking there because in most situations now, defense is accounting for all the other runners on the field and, of course, for pass plays. But the quarterback position, oftentimes it is unaccounted for. Offense coordinator felt it, dialed it right up.
Inside the red zone, is this something teams should maybe, depending on the quarterback, do more often?
Definitely. If you've got a quarterback who can actually move it with his legs, that's an extra option and an extra weapon for you. I think they should utilize it more often.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But, Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was first and goal from the 2, or I should say third and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. New York set to take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field. Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Eric Decker, the intended target, and it's 4th down. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt
Tavon Austin, he's going to go past the 20, and he's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Zerline now for the PAT. one makes this a 19-point game.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. In the second half, I'm just going to...
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. This will be fielded at the 8.
I just can't wait for it.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Devin Smith, 91 yards. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football. So
he fielded the kick at the 8 and never looked back. A great return all the way to the end zone. 92 yards all told. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now Case Keenum in the offense heading back onto the field. He's thrown for a touchdown pass, and he's run for one so far.
When you're able to watch a guy perform at a high level and do it in multiple ways, arm, legs, he really helps his team in a big way. You've got to think that they feel great about where they are in this ball game, and they feel even better about him leading their team.
Now he's hoping to put them into a better spot after this drive. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And they'll run it here. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
When Leonard Williams was picked in the 2015 NFL Draft, I compared him to Merlin Olsen, and I got a lot of grief about it. Did you just see that play there? Did you see how he made that move and made that tackle? That was Merlin Olsen-esque there.
I just perked up when you said Merlin Olsen.
Yeah, a lot of people said, hey, that's too much, too far, and maybe it is early, but I think this guy has a chance of fulfilling that.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Looking to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we've come to halftime.